Hey people, Shaman Hawk here for Shamanic Lodge. So when I did a video, true stories, true shamanic stories about the soulmate medicine bag, Sparrow from the UK, she asked if I could make them for like finding a good job, a good boss, and so on. And realistically, when I did go back and watch that video, but it was really about um, getting people to notice the good qualities of the people wearing these medicine bags that I made for them. And so that's really the key to remember about amulets, talismans, medicine bags, and so on. It's like when you feel it on you, when you feel it around your neck, when you see it, it could be a bracelet, an armband, and so on, but it's that reminder. And that's what it is. And that reminder kind of like clicks you over into the focus about what you want to bring into your life or manifest or heal. But that's pretty much it. I mean, so, and yeah, you're going to get something that you resonate with. Like I listen to people's stories. So when I make the medicine bags for them, I used to do this thing about 30 years ago in Miami where the person would tell me the story about what's going on in their life, and I would choose the color of the leather, I would choose the herbs, the stones, and so on to put inside that bag, and I would make that bag in front of them and then put it on them, and we kind of confirm what it was for. I've done a lot of them long distance. I did a long phase of that for a couple of years where I have a phone call with people before we could do the video chats, right? And listen to their story and then get the feeling of how big it needed to be and or different symbols that needed to be carved into stone. I was doing that in Germany for a while, stones from the Rhine, and I would just get a picture of a symbol for someone and carve that symbol into a necklace of the stone for them. So, and again, it's just about really maintaining focus on your goal, maintaining focus on the things you want to create, manifest, relationships. Ooh, horses, not COVID. So, and so, in answer to your question, Sparrow, yeah, you can make them for that, but if it's like for boss and for job and so on, it's making something that's a guiding light or an amplification of who you are in the workforce. But here's the other part about that. And like that story with the soulmate medicine bags, that just happened. And so I'm not. Was there magic to it? Yeah. Was there shamanism in it? Yes, there was. But those two people have been riding probably in that bus or that public transport for a while. They could have seen each other before, but that was the trigger point for it that made the magic work. And but at the same time, it's so much of it is on the focus of you. And so if they didn't believe in those medicine bags, if they didn't trust me, and they didn't want to like allow that magic to happen, then they might not have worn it, and they would have never met. So, but then the other part about it is like, is what you're looking for available in the area you're looking? You see, and that's a big thing that people um, don't consider. So if you're in like, I'm in a town, like I keep saying on these videos, of less than 1,000 people in Central Texas. If I'm looking for something in particular, it's probably not here. When I was looking for, community relationships and things like that, and when I was based in Southeast Florida, I mean, just between, I mean, the Fort Lauderdale area has a couple million. Same thing with Miami. You'd think, okay, well, I could find the kind of people I want to hang out with down here. Nope. And so I looked at the odds, and it was just amazing. But then I went into small towns in Eastern Europe and found exactly what I was looking for. So the other part about it, when you're looking for anything really, are you willing to go where what we call the shamanic flow would take you to find those things? So in your case, Sparrow, like, would you be willing to move, to this person that sent you online or you met that was traveling through the area and like, hey, I got this really cool business, blah, blah. And like, hey, you relocate. And so that's a big part of it. So I I really encourage people to make their own talismans or whatever. And a talisman, by the way, can just be, symbols on a piece of paper, a block of wood, a stone you pick up, and you put a magic marker or a Sharpie symbol on it. I mean, it doesn't have to be something you bought from the New Age bookstore or the shaman shop, and that was made in Taiwan or India. You do it because you know subconsciously what's the best thing for you. And that's why I also encourage people to make their own divination sets, because no one's going to give you a reading better than you will, because that reading set, the runes, the cards, whatever, came from you, and it's going to dig right into your subconscious and be reflected into your conscious mind. The same way with the amulets and talismans. So these things could be made for anything. I mean, absolutely any intention that you want to have, you can bring it forth, and there's a good chance it'll work. And there's even a better chance of it working that if you really allowed yourself to come up with the creation of it, and it doesn't have to look like some special arts and crafts thing. I've seen medicine bags that were cut out of the leather. The person couldn't sew, do anything, and they used crazy glue to put it together, folded it inside out, and it looked good, you know. So just allow yourself to do this. When people say you got to connect with your inner child to make the things really happen, that's part of it. It's just really accepting your efforts, your creations for what they are and what they need to be at that time, and allow yourself to flow with it. All right, guys, back to outside work. Catch you guys later.